Hey guys, welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show, season 6, episode 29, the dreaded episode 29. I have literally, if you follow Emlyn in the Mix, I've just moved house. Actually, before I moved house, I had no idea how much of a toll it would take on just everything and getting everything set up again. I still haven't quite figured out my new space, and also I'm a bit worried about how loud I am because I record these shows very early in the morning. Anyway, you guys aren't here for that. You're here to check out Baby Audio's Tekno and the way I've got it set up and what I think is possibly the best way of using Tekno drum synthesizer by Baby Audio at this stage, because as I speak, currently there is no inbuilt sequencer in Tekno, but I do believe there is going to be an update with a sequencer built in. But do check out what I'm working with today, because I'm enjoying Tekno, but it needed a sequencer. So I just want to show you how I've got it set up in my setup, and I think that's what we'll do for today's show. I'm on, of course, Spotify, as you can see the banner above me there. If you want to take me on the go, jet skis, the forest, where else? Alpines, you name it. Emlyn in the Mix, on the go. I'm your favorite podcast. I mean, I could be, who knows? Take me in your earbuds and let's go. All right, let's just get stuck into today's show. Checking out Tekno, the drum synthesizer. I love it. What can I say? It's very good. I know there's a bunch of videos already out on the supercharge your drum sounds. You're here because you want to discover why I'm enjoying Tekno and how I'm using it. But yeah, if you head over to the website on Baby Audio, it's got a pretty comprehensive rundown of what Tekno is. Tekno is a synthesizer. It generates every drum hit from scratch through a complex nonlinear VA circuit. There you go. That means it never hits exactly the same way twice, a quality it shares with the classic analog drum machines and a big part of their magic. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's an emulation of old school vintage drum machines, and because it was based on this VA circuit, every time you hit it, you would get a slightly different sound. It kind of almost reminiscent of like old school analog synthesizers where you would press a key and you'll get a slightly different tone from the last time you press a key. So that was sort of the beauty, and still is the beauty, of analog synthesis, is that you get these sort of evolving, changing sounds, and it's something to do with the circuitry, electronics. So it's loaded with analog modeled effects, which we'll have a look at today. Without further ado, let's jump over to my Ableton Live session where I'm having a bit of fun with it. Okay, so straight away, you can see something unusual here, and that's because I'm using Strokes, Cong Burn Strokes. Check it out, version 3.10.4. It's got a Euclid sequencer and a step sequencer, which you can change between. But I just want to show you what I've done here. So I've just got a really simple, just 4 to the floor, using the sequencer of Strokes here and Tekno here. So let me play you back how I've got it grooving at the moment. So you can see my strokes working in the background here. And then I can mix it up if I want to add more bass drum. But obviously, just want 4 to the floor, keep it simple. Got my claps, I can invert them. Not my claps, sorry, it's like a little bass drum. Okay, so the way I've got Strokes set up essentially is I just put it on MIDI track 1, and then you don't have to do anything there. You just load Strokes. Then on your MIDI track where you have Baby Audio's Tekno loaded, which I have here, and you can make this GUI big and small like that, which is really cool. Essentially what I did is you go MIDI from Strokes here, and then no pre-effects or post-effects. You just click Strokes again, and then make sure the monitor input is on in. And then you're going to get anything that comes from Strokes is actually going to go. The MIDI out from Strokes is going to go into Baby Audio's Tekno. So anyway, you can see I got a little 4 to the floor drift. Now, what I love about Tekno is I can come over here and it's really easy to just start manipulating and sort of getting the sounds I want. So if we jump over to mix here, we're going to see our mix here. We can see my kick. Now I can solo my kick, and then I can go back to the main menu, and then I can get a sound I like just by pressing this dice. This is sort of the way I've been rolling. So let me show you how I do this. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I really like that. Okay, I think we'll keep it simple. Now my next step, we jump back over to mix, unmute. So that's not meant to be, well, it is a kick, but I'd like that to just be a snare. There we go, finally found a snare. So I think now we can edit this up. Sounds great. We'll just turn the reverb down a bit. I might actually change my bass drum now. It's kind of annoying me. Oh, I like that. That's cool. All right, let's now play with channel 3. Let's play with it and we'll just figure out. We'll just chuck something on here. I like that, actually. We'll just offset it a bit. Okay, cool. Now we've got something sort of really brought to the floor, you know? You get the idea, though. Euclid sequencer, love it. Okay, so if you really wanted techno, it's really easy to just get a pattern in using strokes here. I got a different sequence going on pattern B, so you can have multiple sequences along here and you can just mix them up. So I could go between the patterns, like say I wanted to build up, so yeah, we could have it on pattern A just for like the main part of the track. And then we could just really like have a build up going. And maybe a breakdown, it's like a little bit different. Maybe the breakdown can be inverted. And then of course, if you're not loving any of the sounds, you can just go through your kits and you've got tons of them. And they're all really nice. Ooh, I actually really like this. All right, what I might do is I might actually close strokes and have a listen. I got like a piano-y sound here. I'm actually using the Alicia Keys piano by Native Instruments. Oh, I've got Baby Audios. I've got more Baby Audio stuff going on, but I'm using the Alicia Keys. So if we click on that, should be able to have a look at the GUI. So I'm using this Alicia Keys. I'm using a Baby Audio crystalline here as well, just keeping it Baby Audio fresh today on the show. I mean, because, you know, why not? And then I've got... Then I got this funky little auto filter here, which I accidentally just clicked on the reso and made it super high. But with techno combined, I mean, it's not really a track, but it's the start of something. This is how it sounds normally. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave the video there, but I think the main thing I love about Baby Audio, Tekno drum synthesizer in particular, the software we're looking at today, and the whole point of this video is just the ease of sort of use. Oh, you can make that tiny. Hey, that's cool. That's very good, Baby Audio. That's good for people who have not so much screen real estate like me. Main point of this story is that Tekno by Baby Audio the ease of use is fantastic in terms of just mixing and getting the sound and dialing it in. I really like the intuitive of being able to do that and just sort of getting in there, getting done what you need to do. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video and how I've got my setup here. And I'm just enjoying Tekno drum synthesizer here by Baby Yoda. It's a lot of fun. Affiliate link for it down below. Yes, it is an affiliate link, but if you want to support the channel, it does help out heaps. And until next time, we'll be back with another video. Until then, make some music in the studio, have some fun. Peace out. Be